the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let me see.
Now Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys you've got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
On first down, Darnold. A screen to Bell.
Get off me, nigga.
They get 10 more.
Nigga, my stiff songs is vicious.
That'll be enough for another first.
My stiff songs is vicious.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening
My
drive.
stiff songs is vicious.
And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now a first down carry by Bell. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line.
God damn it.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say,
and I think the ball's out.
Oh, that's what my dumb ass tried to throw it away.
He was back there forever. You got to get rid of the football there.
I mean, the amount of time he had was probably double what you normally have to throw the football, and he doesn't find anyone, so you're exactly right. He's got to get rid of it. But the next question I would have is, what were the receivers doing? In that amount of time, someone's got to find their way open.
Because a normal time, 3.5 seconds to get rid of it.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, and they really doubled that. That's not supposed to happen when he still has the football, and he ends up losing it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throwdown.
Nigga, neither one of us went for the ball.
It was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And they're going to get this.
Just slow his ass up. Slow his ass up.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jordan Jenkins coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. (6-0) our score after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a second down coming up. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons.
I know.
Julio Jones, 64 yards.
All the way down.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. At their own 25-yard
New York set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Take four.
Chopper!
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. And that'll be incomplete.
This man got to that bitch before I did.
He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Open man is Anderson. Call that a very strong gain of 24. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And he fires.
Man, this nigga reached behind him to get that fucking intercept. You overshot that hole.
Shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, you did. Look how he had to reach behind him.
On a route like this, he tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because they'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust.
Man, that nigga Bendo.
I like what they were trying to get done.
That should at least be just like running in 2.
That'll be Frank.
What the fuck?
There trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here we go.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. That's going to be
Oh, he held on.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
True.
25 yards that time. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
We got this at their own 25-yard line.
New York set to take the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
What?
At the 45.
Nigga, that nigga went. Look at, bro. No fucking way. He didn't even get his leg. He didn't even get his feet down.
Should be looking at the defense. They've created the
1,
takeaways.
2
2 interceptions.
Oh yeah, he got him
fumble.
down.
They
Yeah,
played
he did.
awfully well, swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Bro, that's crazy. Them niggas came in that hole.
Now Ryan on first down. Looking deep for Julio.
Oh yeah, that's me. Oh,
With one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
nigga, I don't know how the fuck I didn't even jump at that hole.
Here in the first half, could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan.
Nah, that was me. That was me. That was me.
26-yard line.
How?
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble.
Look, look at the replay. Nigga, I got that. Look. Yeah, that was me. That was a good play. You said they ought to start calling the fucking pass in the fan.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing off. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
That's crazy.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but
I think I
let's
know
be
about that
honest,
one.
we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
I'm trying to look at the fucking. I'm trying to pull up the big screen, man. So I get on
Who is
the.
this against? So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Treat me like I treated mine.
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman with it.
Hey, you seen your call me trying to audible, huh?
Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Yeah, I had him 31-0.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come? I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Oh, look at this bitch. I like that. Nigga trying to break that 3-game losing streak,
down to
man.
the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive.
That's a late hit.
That gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He was looking for a Nunwa there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Bro, them niggas fast as a motherfucker.
Throwing again is Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, Darnold. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, the Jets turning to Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Catanzaro's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24.
Wow.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Throw left side complete. It's Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
From the 30 on second down, Darnold. And for the 4th time tonight,
and then watch
it's an
that fall.
interception.
Now watch that.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
that-
And they will finally get him down.
Yeah, but you was already beat.
6-yard
That
line.
nigga ain't even stepped into the fucking throw. You was already beat, dog.
Quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
No, this nigga just fucking broke C.J. Moses' tackle.
Real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories
Look at that.
about teams
Boom.
actually doing that back in the good
Come on.
old days.
Nigga, what?
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch that.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons turn that interception
Tell that nigga I ain't a
into
quitter like Mike.
touchdown.
I take my ass whoopings. And like him.
Tavecchio to add the PAT. And they're able to up the lead by
Who's in the
one
pitches?
more.
Makes the score Falcons 34, Jets 3. Matt Bosher to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open,
What?
but when they're covered,
That nigga can't even
can
throw a
uncover
screen.
themselves downfield and create catches.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's
Guys,
that?
fuck
It
you.
wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike, check. I got you.
To the air again, Darnold.
Man, that nigga was wide the fuck open.
Falcons get the sack, down he goes.
Wide the fuck
Grady
open.
Jarrett making
Nope,
his
that was my
presence
fucking
felt.
man.
He gets the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They
Wide
just can't get
open.
out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Kill. No, lady. Hey, Delta. I got one. Check.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. He'll find his man on the comeback route complete. And
Come on,
they
bro.
stop him a few yards shy.
Bro, when it rains, it pours, dog. Every time you, bro, when you beat a nigga, dog, it gotta be like this. It gotta be like this, dog. You ain't just beating a nigga, bro. Fuck.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the
They be
backfield.
playing a nigga,
Followed
bro.
a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Ryan.
Thank you. Oh, come on, Adams.
Complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As
Come
a defensive
on.
back,
He
you're
did
taught
play
99%
defense.
of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
No.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
It looked like that's what he was trying to do anyway.
From going back to him, though. Find him.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's
Second
Deion
down,
Jones.
but
That's
this
Deion
one is
Jones.
incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Darnold. This is Anderson over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go to the bigger guy to try and use size?
It's caught at the 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 62 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play moved well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly
Come on, man, what the fuck?
There.
On second down, it's Bell. Fighting his
Stiff
way
arm.
in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon. But we also know that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job.
Oh, you a hoe, boy. Stop hitting niggas. You always hit a nigga kickers like that, dog.
Good by Catanzaro. And the lead is down to 24. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Nah, it's crazy how that nigga just go and catch them bitch like it's a squib kick, my nigga. Squib that bitch.
27-yard line.
What the fuck is Madden doing with these squib kicks?
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Because I swatted that bitch.
You got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, are you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple
that's 10 yards. Inches.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now, defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
That was close.
Here we go, son. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Watch the motion. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Let's go, D. 45. Move.
Darnold on first down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jack Crawford, his second sack of the night.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To try again after the sack. Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Devontae
I threw it high. I threw that bitch high and everything.
Touchdown Falcons.
I threw that bitch high because I know he ain't got no accuracy. That bitch either go out of bounds or I get it.
Makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there.
Hey, the worst part about this, my partner finna come over here, so I can't even get my rebound back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
I ain't gonna lie, I really picked the Jets so I can stun on your stupid ass. I did. A fluke? For real? Alright, we'll see what's up when you get them bitches and I get the fucking,
25-yard line.
Oh, hold on. Okay, let me see.
On first down.
Oh, look at Merck.
They're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Hey, remember that RPO, and they kept on holding that bitch?
They've done a good job of keeping that running game.
My quarterback, man, you gotta do the fucking, you gotta hold X.
Thank the guys.
Remember you were telling me to hit the
line because they kept them clean. So
but I was doing that when you were telling me to do it, but
allowing them to run to the football.
I just did it just now and it worked.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run.
What Mike said, though? He talking shit over there?
Down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 58 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead's down to 24. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Check. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Get out.
Oh, I'm on that.
And they'll get 8
I'm
out of this
on that.
being stopped at the 28.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game.
Oh, he's supposed to fumble that.
If that pass is completed,
He's supposed to fumble
that.
that.
On the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones.
Yeah, because I already know it'd be hard to fucking to come back on that shit.
Brings up second and 4 at the 49-yard line.
On second down now, it's Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Of course you will.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's second down.
No, bitch.
Ryan wants to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back in the 40.
I dove
this
at
will
you.
be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Man, shut your bitch ass up. We try to play you with a fucking team that's actually good, bitch. I'm gonna blow your pussy ass out, bitch. On me. Bitch, on me, bitch. I'm blowing your pussy ass out, bitch.
He's gonna let this go for the end zone.
Blowing your pussy ass out, bitch. I swear to God, bitch.
Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Finally, a good play.
I already blew your bitch ass out.
The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Even worse. Yep, even worse. Nope, bitch, I had 6.
And this is good.
But guess what, dude?
57 yards out.
But guess what, dude? Nigga ain't quit, dude. I know that much.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out.
I know. I'm just saying. I want nigga to say something so I can tell Mike he quit. And you did quit, nigga. When Tony and them was beating your ass, you quit.
A touchback as that sails over the end line.
But that ain't for me and you, though. You know what I'm saying? I know, but I ain't gonna never bring that up where nobody else can hear me. Nobody else can hear me right now. Yeah.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell.
And nobody else can hear me.
On the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his
How
runners,
the fuck is the time running right now?
Offensive line
What the
pregame,
fuck?
get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That wasn't a good game, but a good game,
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys
Hey, but look,
hey, put those
I
points
want
up
that
every
nigga
week. We'll
Keenan to
just
say
keep
something
winning.
because I put up
They
over
will
300
gratefully
rushing
accept
yards
them,
with one
won't
nigga on
they?
that
It makes their
boy.
job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
For real, goddamn. I ain't think he did nothing either. Damn, that nigga did that bit quiet than a motherfucker. God damn. Yeah. Yeah. Good game though, dog. Oh, so what that is? You won the first one, I won the second one, and then you won the third one, and then I won 3 in a row. No, yeah, I won 3 in a row, and then you just won that one. So we tied? No. I ain't counting that one when I was on the share play. I ain't counting that one. No, you won that first one, and then I won that second one. Then you said, fuck that. That nigga beat me in the overtime shit or whatever. And then we played it again. And then you beat me with and I had the Bears and you had Houston. And then I went on 3-game win streak after that. And then you just beat me right now. That's what I'm saying. So was that like tied? You, me, I'm up one? Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna take account of this shit. Let me see. Me versus Merc. Hold on. You won the first one, right? And then I won the second one. And then You want third. And then I want 1, 2, 3. And then you just it's 3 to 4 with us.